Somebody says, Matt, can you please play this song for the Patriots before you do anything else today? It kind of request that you make, eh? Yes. Plans on both sides, eh? Big meeting planned for Marigot tonight, being organized by the opposition, the United Workers' Party. Patriots from all over the island expected to gather. The issue, the Marigot Hospital. And then have an all-night vigil there. I think you got your song, huh? Good afternoon, welcome to Talk on the Block. I know you're busy too. Let if there's any developments. I know a number of police officers heading up to the Marigot area. Some may already camped out for a public meeting and planned vigil from tonight, 7 o'clock. But before we do, let's find out about the latest Patrick Roland John. We were told he was very low yesterday. Was not doing too well. But Kalal John Baptist is in with the latest. Kalal, good afternoon.
Hi, Matt. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to your many listeners. Of course, last evening there were rumors circulating that Mr. John had passed. That is not so at all. His conditions today are much better than yesterday. Prayers were miracles, Matt. And he was anointed yesterday, and lots of prayers on his behalf. So we're asking the people to continue to pray for him and his entire family. Yesterday, I was not able to speak with him. He was not recognizing people. But this morning, I must tell you that we spoke. I was able to talk with him for a little while, just about 10 minutes or so.
And he was clearly audible, the Kala. You could hear every word.
Yes. I mean, you had to go close to him. You had to go close to him to hear what he was saying. He held my hand, and we had some discussions. And I'm happy that at least I was able to chat with him today. I don't know what it will be like later today, later this afternoon, or at all tomorrow, God willing, if at all he survives. But at least what I saw this morning
was encouraging.
Yes, a sign of improvement, and we're asking the people to continue to pray on his behalf and behalf of Desiree and the entire family. You know the usual thing that when you're sick and that sort of thing. So prayers work miracles, work wonderful things, and so that is all I will want to say.
At this time?
Yes, definitely. At this point in time, you're also aware that the whole situation with the church and the bishop, etc. What I can say though, and I know since you've been following up on that, is that I had an audience with His Lordship the Bishop today. That is as much that I'm prepared to say.
At this time?
Yes, for now. That is as much that I'm prepared to say. We had an audience for about an hour or so. So I guess in due time people will get to know what is happening, a little more details. You may be able to read about it and that sort of thing.
We'll watch it very closely, Kalal John Baptist.
Well, people have to watch it very, very, very closely what is happening. And I'm happy that I was able to meet His Lordship the Bishop. We had a very good, fruitful, I must say, open discussion today. That's about it, Matt.
Some people will be asking, can I meet with the bishop? About what? Just stick around and you'll find out in due time.
That is all.
That's all. That's all. Are you monitoring the movements in Marigot, Kala, build up of police in the area for a meeting tonight?
Not necessarily, but I have had information that all leave and rest days of the police was cancelled. That I had that information. So based on that, I have been monitoring that situation. So
so all police officers have been called back to work.
That is correct, too, Matt. So I'm monitoring that situation.
You think all of that is necessary, Kala?
Nothing is going to happen, Matt. Nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. That is, and I want to say this. I heard the minister, Mr. Blackmore,
this morning.
Yes, speaking about comments on talk shows, etc. But Matt, you see this world and that politics there. When the Prime Minister mentioned comments about when you meet the opposition leader and whatever, what did he say to call them?
I won't even remind him, but he knows exactly what was said.
Nothing came out of it. Absolutely no one made any comment or comments about that.
You remember when Lennox Lawrence spoke and called?
Exactly. Absolutely nothing came out about that. When our good friend Anthony Astafan called people cockroaches and cacador, what came out of it? Absolutely nothing. So I mean, is that the society that we live in? Look, I mean, if it's good for one man, it must be good for the other. So in other words, both sides on either side of the fence must be careful as to what they are saying and what their supporters also are saying. So you should not condemn one side. You have to condemn all sides. So they need to speak, and when they have to speak squarely. But they are not doing that at all. They are speaking on one part of the issue. Strange but true. And then is this a just society? Look, our good friend Clarence Christian. Do you know that he's gotten a job as a consultant in the Department of Audit? He's retired, and he's gotten a job as a consultant in the Department of Audit. I mean, job for the boys.
He has gotten a job as a consultant in the Department of Audit.
Yes.
Wow.
Mistress John Veal is the acting director of audit. She's the acting director of audit. But then there's a consultant in the Department of Audit. What is going on?
Every department needs a consultant, I imagine.
Well, job for the boys, man. Job for the boys.
I've never heard that happen.
Well, some of us know mal travail, you know. So when we mal travail, we're looking for extra bucks. And so party hacks get those things, and that is what is happening. So there's no need to hire a consultant in the Department of Audit. Do you know that when the Director of Audit left, he left so many, I think about 2 or 3 audit reports outstanding, and now someone is cleaning up what he has left behind. You're now telling me you're employing him as a consultant in that department. To consult on what? To consult on whether you need to audit this department, to consult on whether that should go out and that should not go out.
There's no space for upward mobility, of the young people of Dominica. Well, I imagine job for life.
Sad but true. No place for upward mobility in that country.
Carlton Baptist, thank you very much. A consultant in the Ministry of Audit, Mr. Clarence Christian. Congratulations to yourself. We'll tell you what's going on in Marigot when we come back, huh?
Need a bit of spice in your life? Are you longing for the most delicious jerk options? This and every Thursday is Jerk Day at Banana Breeze Bar and Grill at Dive Dominica from 12 p.m. Savory local jerk pork, succulent jerk local chicken, and finger-licking jerk fish tacos, served with 3 Creole sides, and of course, a PC cold red stripe bear or chill glass of Archipelago's wine selection. All this for only $40 inclusively. Get fired up this Thursday at Jerk Day at Dive Dominica's Banana Breeze Bar and Grill. Call 448-2188 to place your order or for more information, or simply text your order to 276-4172 or 317-4322.
How would you like to spend this Father's Day weekend at Rosalie Bay? Luxurious room accommodations, special breakfast, lunch, and dinner options, unlimited non-alcoholic beverages, complimentary beer and punch, spa massage, fitness club, yoga, swimming pool access, participation in the turtle program, and more. Enjoy an all-inclusive plan for an unbelievable price. Saturday night, June 18, it's a poolside barbecue party with Dr. Miguel Labadie from 6:30 to 10 p.m. on the grill. grill. Fresh local catch of the day. Honey glazed barbecue chicken, pork ribs, salads, veggie rice, breadfruit pie. Complimentary drink with pineapple upside down cake for dessert. An experience to embrace. Only $70 EC. Call 446-1010 or 275-2680. Happy Father's Day from the award-winning Rosalie Bay. Rosalie Bay.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome back to Talk on the Block here. We just heard the news. Of course, Carl Alton Bradford just broke the news that Mr. Clarence Christian, the former auditor, has now been brought back as consultant in the Ministry of Audit. Interesting. Good afternoon.
Matt,
Yes.
I'm forced to call the program.
What's going on?
And lately you realize that Clarence Christian been one of your most vocal callers, giving blessings competition, Matt. And it was that same Clarence Christian who attacked me several times, Matt. Talking about my truck and he has to audit it and up to now he can't come up with anything. So his auditing failed. Or obviously it was on a witch hunt, Matt. But Matt, in a nutshell, again, if the state of the economy, the government could have hired an auditor, Matt. Matt, in fact, they put in unqualified people in positions, Matt. And they have to bring in consultants to buffer. Matt, it is a shame. I mean, when is it going to stop? I understand if somebody is your loyal supporter, you have to give them something to do a job. Maybe place them on your board where they come in the competent area, Matt. But Clarence Christian has been singing for his supper, Matt. Attacking everybody that speak. Use their democratic right to speak, Matt. And the government refused to hire a qualified auditor, Matt. And they're bringing Clarence back on the backs of the people to cover them again. Matt, this one is not politics I'm calling your program for. I just believe Clarence, Roosevelt Scarrett, they have to ask themselves a question, Matt. You cannot be, man, if you fail, you fail. You can't come back on the backs of the people as a consultant. You never have a consultant auditor?
I never heard that before.
Every single auditor in Dominica has been competent enough to hold their own. Even Clarence Christian held his own. So why are you bringing a consultant? Is it because you're hoping to put somebody who's unqualified there or something? But I don't know who they bring in as auditor. I'm waiting to see who they bring in. Because for them to bring Clarence Christian, clearly if somebody that's unqualified, they're going to appoint at that position. So let me congratulate Clarence Christian. You sing for your supper board, and you really work.
Paula, thank you so much. 129, yes.
But he gets paid, Matt. No wonder he used to put his red shoes in his foot and to sit down in a little corners in Soufouye and Scott's Head and Point Michel when workers' parties.
You saw him there?
I saw him there. I tell you what I see.
Okay.
I saw a pretty little boy sitting down in a corner in his red shoes in his foot and his jeans on him.
That's not a boy, that's a man.
I'm not calling people, I tell you pretty little boy. He's down with his shoes so he gets paid for what he was doing. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
130, hello.
Yeah, Mr. Matt Pelte, how are you?
My brother, how are you?
Okay, brother. I'm asking, is there any plans of carrying the vigil live on air tonight?
From a certain point, yes, I think from about 8 o'clock it will be carried.
Okay, because I want to address the crowd from New York, so tell Brian he got to get a mic and a phone.
Yeah, he needs to get some YouTube down there.
Oh, down on YouTube.
Yeah. And get you live so we can see you down in Marigot, okay? All right, Brian, you heard that? Yeah, request from Diaspora that you set up a hotspot there. Hello, talk to me.
Yes, Matt.
Uh-huh.
Can you imagine a person who was incompetent in his work is now a consultant? You left the service. You left so many reports behind you had not done, you had not completed. What kind of competence can you tell a person to do? What can you tell a person to do when you yourself was incompetent in the job? Job for the boys.
4493095, 4493096. We're going to Marigot.
Garrett, and his government are playing footsie with the business of a national healthcare facility at the location of the Margaret Hospital, which is important for the country because of the wide geographic area that it serves, from Kalinago territory to Calabishi, and it also is charged with the responsibility of providing the accident and emergency care needs in respect of the operations of the national airport located at Melville Hall. So we'll be exploring that issue. People keep asking, what next, what next? Well, we are on to next now. We're having a national meeting. We're going on the public road in Melville Hall.
All right. And that's where they're heading tonight for a public meeting. I heard, of course, the whole session is expected to start at Marigot, the Marigot Hospital. People will gather 6:30 and they will move on from there. But just to confirm everything that I just said, is the leader of the United Workers' Party, MP for Marigot. Good afternoon, Lennox Linton.
Good afternoon, Matt Peltier. Good afternoon to the people of Concord and Marigot. Good afternoon to the people of Dominica. Matt Peltier, you talking on the block again?
Well, they tell me I talk on concrete, I talk on the block. I'll move on to Marigot tonight.
Yeah, Matt. We look forward to welcoming you, giving you a nice, warm Marigot welcome. We're going to be assembling from 6:30 at the compound of the Margaret Hospital, and we're going to take a moonlight stroll over to the location in Melville Hall, and we will have Sugar Fire with us, giving us our accompaniment as we walk over, and then we'll have our public meeting and all-night vigil. Matt Peltier, this is a very important issue. I heard the Minister of Health this morning. I think it was on your program.
Saying what?
Well, talking about plans for Margaret Hospital and what they're going to do now and what they're going to do later and so on. Matt Peltier, again, I'm asking the government of Dominica on behalf of the people of Marigot and surrounding communities to stop treating the people of that area with contempt, to stop believing that the people of that area are their fools and they can say what they want and do what they want. Budget of 2014-2015, Matt Peltier. There's a line item in... Are you there, Matt Peltier?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay. There's a line item in the medium-term public sector investment program for 2014-2015, which financial year began on the 1st of July in 2014. It says rehabilitation of Margaret Hospital. The total amount budgeted is $1.9 million, of which $900,000 would have been spent in 2014-2015. That was last financial year. $800,000 would have been spent in this financial year, and $200,000 would be spent in the next financial year. Nothing happened. And then we come to budget year 2015-2016. The line item changes from rehabilitation of Margaret Hospital to new Margaret Hospital. You following me, Matt Peltier?
Yes, I'm following your every word.
So they were going to rehabilitate for $1.9 million, and they spread the spending over 3 years. Now they're going to do a new hospital for $1 million. So the rehabilitation plan changes to a plan for a new hospital, but the amount set aside for the new hospital is $900,000 less than it would have cost them to rehabilitate the Margaret Hospital. And in this 2015-2016 expectation, $1 million is going to be spent on a new Margaret Hospital, of which $100,000 now will be spent in this year on the new hospital, $600,000 in 2016, 2017, and $300,000 in 2017, 2018. That is the kind of foolishness that is being thrown at the Marigot people. And the kind of foolishness we heard again this morning from the Minister of Health, talking about people playing politics. Who is playing
politics at the hospital? Yes.
Who is playing politics? Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers that they have here, and look at what the performance against those numbers has been. This is all designed to fool people, to trick them, to deceive them, to basically do nothing with a vital interest that they have a deep concern about. I keep making the point that, yes, the facility is located in Marigot, but it is a national medical facility. It serves a wide geographic location. It is also responsible for the accident and emergency care needs of the national airport that we have in Dominica. And we know about the FAA regulations and so on. Good afternoon, Afimata. He has spent some time this week taking his time explaining what those are about. Now that we have indicated something needs to be done about it, and something needs to be done now, the government has instructed the police to intimidate Marigot people and people of neighboring communities that wish to stand and be counted for wanting and demanding urgent action to resolve what is a national crisis. So rather than spend money on, rather than go and look for the money and identify the money and put the plans in place for the new hospital, they are setting up the police to fight a war with Marigot people. So police officers are coming into Marigot in droves. They're being relocated. They're being reassigned. Food is coming in for them to camp out and to stay around. What do they want? What is the plan? Does Mr. Carbon expect to what? He's going to tear gas us tonight? He's going to shoot people? What does he want to do? We are going to have a public meeting and an all-night vigil. We're going to have it. So all this concentration on Marigot, all this movement of police officers into Marigot. Marigot people and the people of Dominica have done the police of Dominica nothing. All we are doing is that we're having a meeting, we're having a protest action for a righteous cause. It has nothing to do with any police officer. We're not challenging the police. We're not at war with the police. So we're asking the police to behave themselves. We're asking them when they come tonight to ensure that we are safe, to ensure that no harm comes to us, because that is their primary responsibility, the protection of life and property in Dominica. Life coming first. So we're hoping that the reason that they're coming there in those kind of numbers tonight is because they expect a massive gathering from right across Dominica, and they'll be there to make sure everybody is safe. Nothing more, nothing less than that. So 6:30 this evening, Matt, we'll see you at the hospital compound. And then you walking with me, or you will be.
Well, it depends on the RBS. I have to check the RBS to see where the news is.
It's more lighting, man.
Yes. From one point to the other.
Yes. From one point to the next. All right.
All right. Well, looking forward to seeing you and your team and all the people of Dominica.
God bless you, man.
God bless you too. All right. So again, tonight, 6:30, Marigot Hospital begins there, and they walk to Marigot for the vigil. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Matt, I like to make 2 points. One, the opposition has been there for about 20 years, and there's a lot...
16 years.
16 years. With a lot of talk. Now, what I want to ask, what have they done as an opposition? What have they funded to put an infrastructure or something?
Funded?
To put a building hospital.
So where they can get the money to fund anything?
The land of Clinton, they can raise funds.
Or they're going to raise funds to do some infrastructure?
To do something, yes.
All right.
The same way they have the silent government supporting them and sending...
No, but let's talk to the issue on the ground, because you've already made your points. Let's talk to Do you think what the opposition is doing right now in terms of fighting for a hospital in Marigot is a good thing?
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful point, but I also think they can take action on their own.
To build a hospital?
To respond or do something, or make a proper clinic somewhere.
So you think they should build, the government should not build that hospital for them? You want the opposition to build it themselves?
I think if the government is not doing it, the opposition can take a stand and try to get it.
All right, okay, I get that. I get your drift. 142. Hello, talk to me.
I want to know what the government is there for. Thank you very much.
Hello, talk to me. I mean, the opposition can take some initiatives, but building a hospital? Hello, talk to me. Yeah, how you doing?
That caller, that is nonsense because all the money has been wasted in elections. So we need our hospital in Marigot and we need it urgently and now. We will stand up for it.
Hello, talk to me.
That just show the kind of young people that we have in Dominica.
Hello, talk to me. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
How you doing?
I'm fine. Let me tell the young lady that the people of Marigot, they raise up funds to build the Oxford Road or the bridge up higher up the airport. And they are waiting for the government now to give the okay and to help to bring in the rest of the funds, and then they agree and they have the owner of the land there ready to block and take back the land. So make the lady, I am hoping.
No, but the lady should realize too that we are all taxpayers and it's not government's money, it's the people's money. Okay, so if it's a priority that a hospital should be built in Marigot, then build it with the taxpayers' money. Hello.
Yes, ma'am, but let me educate the lady a little while there, please. Mr. Joseph Isaac was preparing to get the funds to renovate the playing field on Bath Road. The member of the government, Mr. What's his name again? Alvin Bernard, went on
the caretaker.
The caretaker. He went on the Father's Day, Sunday afternoon with his people to dig up this place that Mr. Joseph did not get the opportunity to build it. Right? Mr. Danny Luge got funds from an outside organization to build up the playing field up at Goodwill. The government blocked it. So it doesn't matter what the opposition would collect money to do. Once it is in the people's interest and the government will not do it and the opposition decide to do it, government will get away to block it. Am I ready? Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
No, but some people make it appear that the money belongs to the government. It belongs to the taxpayers of Dominica, okay? The taxpayers, you and me, whether you're labor right or workers or papiite, it belongs to you too, okay? So it doesn't belong to the Labour Party. Don't get it twisted. Hello.
War in Marigot tonight. War.
No war in Marigot. We peace in Marigot. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon, Matt.
How you doing?
Just listening. That young lady who called a while ago, I would like to tell her what Luge tried. He got the funds to do some constructive work which would benefit the entire Goodwill constituency and others. What is the result? Can you imagine they didn't want Luge to get, what do I call it, the crown for doing that job? They would allow the UWP to build the Marigot Hospital. Tell that young lady, go look for work to do.
Anna, I think it's more ignorance. Maybe she should educate herself more about the system and how it works. Hello, talk to me. It's a lot of ignorance. Last night I was listening for about 2 minutes to the program on the other side. I was shaking my head from left to right, wondering why so much ignorance on the radio. Hello, talk to me.
Matt,
yes.
That is why I've said already on another program, on Angelo program, that the people who support the government, they believe in that the money that the government is spending or supposed to spend is for them
and the opposition supposed to get money to do what they have to do. It is not that. That is why they're not educated themselves. This is the government of Dominica. It's not the government of the Labour Party. Whether we support them or not, it is not the government of the Labour Party. It's the government of Dominica. So young people are not educate all yourselves. Thank you.
Maybe, the host on the other side, like the educator, Brain, should spend some time teaching civics on the other side, okay? 449, instead of talking so much nonsense on the radio. Hello, talk to me. A lot of people asking me to respond to Brain. You think I'd waste my time going down to the gutter with Brain? I wouldn't do that. Hello, talk to me.
There is people in Maribo that contribute a lot to that hospital. So for that information, that lady that come there, she better come better than that.
Hello, 449-3095. Hello. Yes.
Good afternoon to you and your listeners.
Yes, ma'am.
A caller hit the nail right on the head. There's a difference between a political party and the state. If the Labour Party has a rally, it is the Labour Party. But when you are the Prime Minister and you're governing a country, you have to govern the country so that all of the people can benefit. Because all of us are paying taxes. Mr. Skerritt must understand that this is not an estate that his parents left for him. And you have to get that clear. You have to get that clear, and they must understand that. People are paying taxes in this country and they're entitled. They are entitled for it, Matt. And it's not a favor that they're doing Dominicans. They think that they're doing Dominicans a favor. No. And the Labour Party supporters must understand that it's a country that you're running and not a party that you're running. Thank you.
Somebody says this. Get up a case, lady needs to be educated. Maybe she needs to know a lot more learn a lot more about government systems. Hello.
Hi, Matt. How are you?
How you doing?
Boy, your program is very busy this afternoon, eh?
Very.
Matt, that is where the late Pierre Charles really speak about how some of us wearing our ignorance as a badge of honor. And this is really need to be educated. What is it the opposition can do and cannot do? Because, you always say that before you open your mouth, make sure that you go down. You say it better than me. And this is a pure ignorance, this young lady talking. I wish somebody can speak to her better. Hope to see you later, Matt. Bye.
Talk to you. Hello.
Mr. Pelter, blessings to you.
How you doing, my brother?
I good. Let me excuse the young lady.
Yes, I think just lack of education in the system.
Man. And you could see she trying to be objective, Matt.
Yeah, she's trying. She's
trying to be objective, So maybe she's either here nor there, or she's somewhere. It could be where we think she's not. If you understand what I'm saying, Matt.
I get what you say.
Not wanting to further explain, but not the issue is not the young lady. It is you. You mentioned about for the 2-3 minutes you was listening and shaking your head from side to side, Matt. My brother, there are thousands of Dominicans that think that thought. That doesn't mean the young lady is stupid. That doesn't mean, she may just be ignorant. And let us bypass that. Matt, I did not use the police this morning. I used even the fire service, Matt, or the ambulance. Matt, can you imagine you meet them speeding as a police and you want to give them a ticket, Matt?
Mm.
Matt, that is, when it comes to them things, there's emergency. A hospital, Matt, where the ambulance taking the patient, Matt, is not to a hospital?
Yeah.
So you now a fool now, you're big and you're police or you're commissioner, and you're ready to give the driver a ticket. The Marigot situation is an emergency, it's an urgency, and it would be an accident for Carbon or Skerritt and them to come and tell people, we're going to penalize you, brutalize you, whatever, arrest you and jail you, and all of that. When people talking about the tax money, tell them, go and ask Roosevelt Skerritt. Roosevelt Skerritt said that about 3 times that I heard him myself. When they finish, they're talking about their tax money, like the tax money can run the country. My brother, we don't even know the level of insanity this loose cannon is driven by, Matt. No wonder the man said they do not want the opposition in the constituency of, the last by-election, Matt?
Suffer,
yeah. And they do not want them in Dominica either. And Dominicans sit down there waiting for an election. waiting to be peaceful about things. Not sorry to say that, but there is the religious saying which I'm going to quote rightfully, I think that time. There is no remittance of sin without the shedding of blood. And that's the only thing that is going to remove Dominicans from under these criminals' mat, is their blood. Mark my words. See you.
Take care now. 449 151.
Hey, Matt.
Hi.
Hey, Matt. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Good.
Matt, really and truly, this young lady really should inform herself before she come and make a fool out of herself, Matt. But Matt, let me just add something to what you said about on the program on the other side last night, Matt. That same brain, I remember quite clearly after the 2014 election, Brett and I were having a conversation outside 295, and Brett said that one thing we are working for them is that the elites of Dominica voted for them.
Yes.
I wonder what's your opinion on that right now. You see them kind of double standard people there, man?
Double standards. Operating like blades on the other side. 142, they have to watch it. Hello, talk to me. Yes.
How is it Dominicans cannot stand up and protest and stand up and exercise their rights when the Constitution makes provision for that? Mr. Sovereign is on record by saying to us, a demonstration is either successful or unsuccessful. He is on record. The Labour Party is in government because of demonstrations. You remember when Eugenia Charles raised license fees, Matt? What happened in Dominica? Dominica Labour Party, when they blocked road, a plane was landing at Kenfield Airport, stones was pelted at the aircraft, and it was chaos in the streets of Dominica, Matt. Today, they don't want people to stand up and say when something is wrong, it is wrong. Be what it may or may what it be, I will find myself in Marigot. I don't care if it's a horse, if it's a people, but I will, the same way I stood with the people of Salisbury, I will stand up with the people of Marigot. Because you know why? It is not a Marigot thing. Look at when Seko was escaping, Matt, and they find themselves in an accident, they had to rush them to the Marigot Hospital. If the hospital was closed down at the time, Matt, where would they have gone to? We have to think we're all drivers. We are all visiting different communities every day. And if there is an emergency, an accident, supposing an aircraft were to fall as to have an accident or an emergency on our hand, how are we going to deal with it? Dominicans sit down and think. It's not about Marigot, it's about the people of Dominica. When it comes for raping, prostituting, raping the country, they are good at that, Matt. But when it comes for the development of Dominica, why can't we have it, Matt? Look at that, Matt. Majority of the Caribbean countries is international airport. We don't even have proper night landing. And Dominicans saying, thank God for scary. The world is laughing at us. Our health system was number one under the Dominica Freedom Party, Dame Eugenia Charles administration. Today, our hospital don't have paracetamol. We are building a bridge. There's a thing they call want and need, and you have to prioritize things, man. That is what we are saying to the government. And if you have a government that don't listen to you, then you must do things that they can listen to you, because it's a democratic country, and they are supposed to be the servants of the people. And if they fail to listen to us, we can always show them the other side of us. Thank you.
All right. I'm still trying to confirm. But somebody just texts me from the airport and says that they may have brought in an RSS regional plane. We'll confirm that for you. I'll try my very best, okay? And if you're at the airport and you've seen any regional, any military plane there from the RSS leave, please let me know before 2 o'clock. All right? That's for what? Hello, talk to me. Yes.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Peltier, what I use